Congressman. What did you think of the debate tonight?
I thought it was great. I appreciate the folks who were here. I appreciate putting it on, and for Mr. Hagedorn to be here, you get a good insight into the differences that we have, and that's what it's supposed to be.
What's the biggest issue in this year's campaign across the board?
Well, I think it's the broken Washington, the ability to be able to compromise and build these coalitions that we've seen a House of Representatives that's not functioning the way it needs to, and I think that's what are you going to bring? Are you going to bring more of it, or are you going to bring changes?
What's going to happen in your district?
I think the folks here will give me an opportunity to continue to serve them. I think these are folks that understand, they're pragmatic, they're centrist, they don't like either of the extremes, and I think they've seen how we've conducted ourselves, and I think that's the way they'll vote, I hope. I will do my best to serve them.
Do you think the Affordable Care Act is getting a fair shake in the debates?
I think
the debates and press.
No, I think so. I think I hope it always stays there, because I think the fear is that you think you're going to do a reform and you can move away from it. This needs to be an ongoing process of continuing to improve. And I think one of the problems was we waited so long to do anything. Many of the systemic problems were able to grow. So I hope it stays there. I love talking about it.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
What's the biggest difference between them?
I thought the biggest difference was that Tim's got a record of working with a lot of people to try to put something together to move things forward, and his optimism and his willing to work across lines was pretty clear. I thought Mr. Hagedorn was more of an absolutist. He's got a right and a wrong, and he's going to stick to that, even if it's something that both Republicans and Democrats have favored over the last 15 years or so. He referenced President Bush was wrong, President Obama is wrong, all of the rest, but he was going to go there and disagree.
Well, I thought it was pretty good until you stuck that camera in front of my face.
Did I spoil your evening?
Not yet, but we'll see.
Give me a chance.
Okay, what would you like?
What do you think of the debate?
I'm a conservative. I'm supporting Jim Hagedorn. I was very impressed by his presentation. I thought that, of course, I'm going to be a little biased, but I thought that Congressman Walz felt a little on edge, and he never really was able to answer the primary point, which was his connection with the whole thing of Obama and his unconstitutional rule as president.
You think Obama's ruling unconstitutional?
He's ruling by fiat. He's not going through the Constitution. He's not going through the Congress. He is fundamentally making up rules and laws as he goes along, determined by his politics. And Congressman Walz and all of the rest of the Democrats and Republicans actually are not standing up and saying you have to abide by the Constitution. We live by the rule of law.
Santa!
Oh, okay.
What did you think of tonight? Okay. So I take it you have a bias.
And here.
Go to
YouTube.
Okay. How'd you think he did?
Excellent.
I wrote out a thing today. It's on the Jewish.
Because
I was thinking if you've got.
Okay. Do you have another page?
okay.
Didn't say the word even.
Yeah, but what if a couple of folks
Okay. Lincoln was a Republican.
And so
Well, no.
That goes back to
Currently, the current Republican Party should be called the National Southern Democrat Party of 1950. I grew up a Republican
Did you ever watch the clip?
and adored President Eisenhower.
First of all, this is the youngest conservative at the debate, my granddaughter, Kirsten.
You getting ready to run for Congress? Good. Good for you. What grade are you in?
I'm in 5th.
5th grade. Okay. One of my grandsons is a 5th grader. So So, what did you think of tonight?
It was good.
Okay. I'm not going to ask you who you're going to vote for because you can't vote. And I'm not even going to ask you who you're going to vote for. But what did you think of the quality of the candidates?
Very, very good. I really, some questions were answered, and I know from their answers, of course, who my vote will go with.
Yes, I enjoyed the debate tonight.
Okay. What do you think is the biggest issue they face?
Well, I kind of believe with Mr. Hagedorn that the biggest issue is the expansion of government and the intrusion into every aspect of our lives. Well, I thought health care was a pretty big issue. I liked the Hagedorn way because I think there's too much government right now, involved.
How do you think the candidates did?
Well, I thought they represented their point of view succinctly. If you followed it, you could see what their philosophy was readily, and it was. I think you could make your choice off of that.
I think them getting along. I think we have a much better and a more positive future with Tim Walz.
Okay. You said by them getting along, do you mean Congress?
Congress has got to learn to compromise, and I think you heard that repeatedly from Congressman Walz, that you need to work with each other. You can't have an entrenched group that just says no to everything.